Well, Duke Energy's mobile command center is prepared. Around 1,000 line workers are at the ready to repair damage from this weekend storm. A Duke Energy spokesperson Jeff Brooks is here with us live this morning. And Jeff, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, we've heard a lot during previous major weather events about this self-healing technology. How big of a difference will this make when you're looking at an ice storm such as this?
Well, we use lots of tools to combat outages during storms, and self-healing technology is one of the newer, more innovative tools that is part of the toolbox. And that technology can automatically identify and detect a power outage, can reroute power to other power lines, and attempt to restore customers faster on that outage. And what's nice about it is it won't take the tree off the line, it won't fix the broken pole, but it can try to bring on as many customers as possible who otherwise would be out until the repair was completed. So it can sometimes even reduce it in less than a minute. So we're going to be using that tool along with all of our crews in the field and other technologies to try to shorten outage time where we can, and then to help our crews in the field who are trying to get your power back up.
We know hundreds of crews are coming from all over, out of state, to help assist during this storm. Are they going to be positioned in particular areas? If so, do we know where at this time, or are they on standby right now waiting until the storm hits?
So we have about 18,000 line and tree workers across North Carolina and South Carolina, and they're strategically positioned at about 20 locations ultimately once they get where they're going. Raleigh is a big one. We've got a nice hub here in the area that a lot of out-of-state crews, about 1,000 line and tree workers and support personnel have come into. And this allows us to get them here and then distribute them, a little bit closer to where the outages are going to be instead of having to move them across the state after the fact. And we've got crews here from 27 states and Canada helping our local crews across the state, across South Carolina, to be able to get power restored. And it takes that type of a large electric army to be able to combat the types of outages we expect we're going to see.
So we still have time to prepare for this storm, right? What should viewers be doing right now to get ready should they lose power for several days?
Well, you're getting down to the final hours where you can actually do something. And if you haven't been out to get your supplies, there might still be some out there. I would at least try. Probably having 3 days to 4 days at least supply is helpful, because this could be a multi-day outage restoration. Most likely it will be. And so making sure that you have ways to manage your electrical needs. If you have medical needs that rely on electricity, making sure if you have a generator that you've tested it, that it works properly, that it's properly being used in a well-ventilated area, making sure you have your prescriptions or anything that you might need to stay comfortable for an extended period, and then ways to keep that mobile phone charged. That's our lifeline of information now. So making sure you can keep that information flowing in will help you plan better once the storm begins.
Very important information. Jeff Brooks, thank you so much for joining us here this morning, and we'll be checking back in with you later today.